All right, hello everyone. I am Ben with the BTC Sessions. I've got a great guest today. Maybe you can introduce yourself, tell us where we are, who you are, and what we're doing today.
Super. My name is Jason Satandis, and I'm the owner of Matador Pizza and Steakhouse in Calgary, Alberta. We're here today because I want to start accepting Bitcoin as payment. This restaurant's been here since 1976, so it's been here for a few years, over 40 years of making great pizza.
That's awesome. Yeah. So what got you on this Bitcoin train? Like, where did it all start?
Great story. I was on the internet one day and I was searching random searches, and Bitcoin came up, and I saw that there was a phone number. I called that phone number and said, "Hey, can you tell me about Bitcoin?" And sure enough, it was you.
That's awesome.
And you came visit me, and then we started getting to where we are today.
Awesome, awesome. So you started, after you talked to me, you put in a Bitcoin ATM, correct?
Yeah, well, furthermore to your advice when we first met, you set me up with an individual, and we got a Bitcoin ATM here, and we've been accepting Bitcoin transactions via the ATM. Yeah, that's great.
So basically, people can come in, they can exchange their cash for Bitcoin via the ATM.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
And how long has that been here for now? It's
over a year.
Over a year?
Yeah.
Has it been that long?
It's been that long.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Okay, great. So I set you up with a wallet.
Absolutely.
You got interested. We've talked a few times now to come in. And,
absolutely.
And then you came to me and said, I want to accept Bitcoin.
Well, exactly. After a year of having the ATM inside the house and not being able to accept a payment, I said, that's enough. We have to get us set up so we can now accept Bitcoin as payment for pizza, for steaks, for whatever you want to have.
Yeah. And we looked at a couple options. We looked at just accepting it yourself, and then we actually ended up settling on Bitpay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we kind of weighed the options, and so we decided to use Bitpay as your point of sale, just because of. I think more because of the simplicity and conversion.
Absolutely.
We just set it up, which we'll put in the video.
How much simpler can you get? Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Bitpay sent some swag our way.
Sure did.
They found out that we were doing a video, so they sent you some decentralize all the things and a Bitpay shirt and everything. So thanks to Bitpay for helping us out with this.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So we went with Bitpay, and I guess what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the general sign-up, which I recorded a little bit earlier. And then we also set up a device here. We set it up on your phone, but you're also going to have a front-end point-of-sale tablet that you're going to use. Is that correct? Awesome. All right. Well, let's take a look at how this stuff works. Sound
Absolutely.
good?
That sounds great. Let's go walk through it.
Perfect. Alright, so here I am on the Bitpay homepage, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Start Now, and since this will be a business account, I'm just going to click on Business Account, and once I've done that, I can go down and hit Sign Up. Now, once I get here, you would just fill out your organization name, your first and last name, email address, password, all the usual stuff, and create an account. Upon creating an account, you'll have to confirm your email, enter a few more bits of information about your business if you'd like to be verified. And once I've gone through those steps, just basic information forms to be filled out, at that point, I can choose whether I want the starter plan, which is free. You can do up to 30 transactions a month, $1,000 a day. And so this is pretty simple, that one. But if you'd like to have a full business account, all you have to do, it's 1% of your transactions. Okay, so it's a 1% fee flat across the board. That's it. So I am going to put this to a business plan. So I'll just click through here. Sure, I'll upgrade to a business plan. And once I click that, that's it. I'm upgraded, and now just 1% of transactions will go to Bitpay. At this point, I can go back in. I can add a bank account if I like. So if I go down here to add a bank account, there's actually two options that it gives you. So as it goes through, you can add a bank account. If I go here, you just fill out your regular bank details. If you were unsure of these, you could always ask your bank what this information is, and they would give it to you. So I'm actually not going to do this, But Jason has said he'd like to keep the Bitcoin, so you can put in a name for your Bitcoin address, paste in the address itself, and if you like, you can select the amount or the percentage of Bitcoin you'd like to keep, because you can do a hybrid between getting paid out to a bank account and a Bitcoin address at the same time. So I've gone ahead and I've signed Jason up here and put in his Bitcoin address. If you go to Payment Tools on the left and then click Point of Sale App, you can do this thing, and it says add a new pairing code. So this is where you would take a device and pair it to your Bitpay account. So like a point of sale tablet or phone. So let's take a look at what that would look like setting up a device. So first you would have to download an app called Bitcoin Checkout and then hit Get Started. You name the device, so you might have more than one tablet or one phone. I just named this one phone. And then all you have to do is you're going to see where I had clicked on add a pairing code. I would just type that code into my phone. So I input it, I hit go, and that is it. Now this device is paired to my Bitpay account, and you're all ready to accept Bitcoin. Now, if we hit the side menu here, you can see a few things: checkout, payment history, reports, and settings. And there's some settings you might want to tweak here. So if we go into settings, the first thing, you have a few options here, but let's go down to payments, and you can choose your local currency. Now this defaults to US dollars, but we're in Canada, so I'm just going to scroll through here and find Canadian dollars. So I just tap on that, and now I've set my local currency. Now, there's some other things you can do. If you click on tips, you have lots of options for tips. You can have percentages, flat tips, whatever you like, and the customer would see that. Now, if I go to users, you can add different users. So let's say I hit the plus sign here and I want to create one for Jason. So I would type in his name, and then once I'm done, I can now switch back and forth between users. And this is useful if you are doing tips, then you know who the tips are going to, and you can see who did what transaction. Let's back out to this side screen again, and let's go to the checkout and see what a transaction would look like. So all you're going to do is you would type in the amount that you're selling for, including tax. Then you would hit collect whatever amount. At this point, the customer would get to choose the tip amount, so they can click any of these options here, and you can customize this. So I'll tap $1. So this creates a QR code that the customer would scan. So I'll skip through this quickly, but customer would scan it with their phone. Once they scan it, it tells them exactly how much they're spending, and they just have to approve it. And once they've approved it, you can see it pops up right on the screen that it has been paid. Same with on the customer's phone, it'll tell them that the funds have been sent. If you want, you can also go back into the side menu and hit payment history, and you can see any transactions that have been done, and you can click on it. You can see a lot of information. The check mark means it's been accepted. You can see the order amount, the tip amount, the total in Bitcoin collected. Also, you can see what user made this sale. All right, so now that we've kind of looked at the process of setting yourself up and accepting transactions, a lot of people always ask when a business accepts Bitcoin, are you keeping the Bitcoin? Are you switching it to Canadian dollars? What are you doing?
That's a great question. We're going to keep it. We're going to start using it on platforms like Purse, where we can buy knives and things we can use in the restaurant. So
Purse.io, like okay,
absolutely.
Awesome. And actually, that's something that we've talked about the first couple times. You said, well, where can I spend this stuff?
Yeah.
And so we went through. Anybody viewing that doesn't know, Purse.io is basically a way where you can connect with people who want Bitcoin, but maybe aren't able to get it easily, and you exchange your Bitcoin in exchange for them getting your Amazon orders. So I'd like, and you can actually, because they're maybe in a place where they can't easily get Bitcoin, they're willing to pay a bit of a premium for it, which means you then get discounts for whatever you need for the restaurant.
Absolutely.
So you're keeping it in the ecosystem then.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to continue to use it in house for sure.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
which is fantastic because now you're anytime somebody pays you in Bitcoin, you're saving money on service fees.
Absolutely.
Then you're using that Bitcoin, you're keeping it, so you're not converting it, and you're going to use it to buy stuff from for the restaurant that you would need anyways, but at a discount using Bitcoin.
It's a great system, isn't it? Yeah, you can't beat that.
Yeah. So well, that's awesome. I'm excited to hear how it goes, and we'll continue. If anybody gets a chance, if you're in Calgary, Alberta, and you want some awesome pizza, can you tell us where you're located and
Sure.
how to find you?
We're in the community of Varsity. We are next to the University of Calgary. Again, we've been here since 1976. We make the world's best pizza, amazing steaks, scrumptious Caesar salad, and ooey gooey lasagna. Best in the city. You can't go wrong.
I think I'm gonna have some of that now.
You should.
Actually. Yeah, I will. Awesome. Well, Jason, thank you so much for letting me record and come in, and thanks for being such an open-minded person ready to experiment with this exciting new stuff.
Again, forward thinking. Guys out there, other restaurants, other businesses, think in the future. This is a great opportunity to get into the ground level.
Yeah,
for
awesome.
sure.
Thanks, Jason.
You're welcome.
And,
Thank you.
And guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Drop a tip if you're able to, and share this video with anybody you think may benefit. I'll see you guys next time on the BTC Sessions.
Come for pizza.